I don't even think they use mics anymore. They use this shit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Breaking news. A recent discovery of, you're gonna have to go really fast.
Really okay.
So like, cause it's really big, you have to like scroll through it fast.
Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my music video. Before I get started, if you didn't watch the music video, which I don't know why you would not do that, go watch it. It's a work of art. So today I'm going to be talking about a little bit how I did it, the process, and some behind the scenes footage. A little bit of backstory. Put in a position where you want to get revenge, right? You're like, okay, slash the car tires? No, that's illegal. Don't want to do that, that's illegal. Don't want to do that. Bleach his hoodie? Did that. Didn't feel as good as it seems. I wanted something that I could do for myself. This was for myself, not for revenge. Something that would help other people. Because I was thinking, damn, like, I'm definitely not the only one, and I definitely will not be the last. So what can I do to prevent it? What would you do to prevent it? What could you do? It's not like you could just like put him on blast on social media.
John Brace.
This music video, for a lot of jealous people out there and people that support me, want to know, how long did it take, Emily? You put way too much effort into this. Bitch, it has more than 6,000 views. Yeah. I hate doing shit and not perfecting it. So basically, this took exactly a month from thinking of the idea to posting it on YouTube. A month. A lot of people did not like it when I told them the idea, especially my mom. She was like, shut the fuck. And I was like, listen, listen, I'm doing it. Some of my best friends were like, no, but guess what? We did. So if you feel like you want to do something and a lot of people are like, no. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started, and that's why we do it. And I actually would always look at this because I'm like, damn, like, is this even worth it? Like, it's literally been like a while, like whatever. And then I was like,
of course it is.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I gotta entertain my people, bitch. Like, the song was really easy to write for me just because I just Alright, let's get into it. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna start with the newscast. The newscast. Let me tell you how proud I was of writing this.
Her would cause his karma to, yeah, you're gonna have to go really fast.
Shit, I can't even see it. Okay, I need to like... Let me actually pull up the script. So I always wanted to start this off with a newscast. Like, I always knew I wanted to start this off with a newscast. And to be honest with you, I could have just released that newscast by itself and people would have been dying. A lot of his friends were like, bitch, you're literally the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm like, I know. I got my friend Rachel to do it because she is such a good reporter. And literally, she did so good. And like, people, like, someone came up to me and was like, I literally thought I clicked on the wrong video. I was like, what the? And I literally filmed this during school. Like, I literally, during school, like during my TV class, I said, let me go. Rachel, let's go. We went. There was no one in the class. It was literally perfect. I had to convince my teacher though because he was like, when are you filming? And I was like, I'm shooting a diss track on my ex-boyfriend.
No, bitch.
No, we were not about to say that. A shot list. This was very important. This was the first thing I made after the song. It's all highlighted in red now because I finished everything. Oh, except for the Miami parts and the other parts. Okay, this music video was supposed to look a lot different when I originally planned it, but...
Recording.
Here's how you know how he will play you. There's no emotion in his
Wait, you can't see it.
So I filmed the first scene, which is me in the TV room, and the last scene I'm still in the TV room in the same spot, but I'm in the anchor chair at the end. See, like, you have to write all the shots, like you have to know what you're doing when you get in there, so that you don't like fuck around, basically. It was around Halloween that this whole thing happened. So on Halloween I had like my clown makeup on and I just was like, let me embrace myself, my true form, my old true form, because we're not a clown anymore. If I'm shooting a diss track, the fuck, it's not just gonna be in my room like bitch, no. It's gonna be at a fucking creepy playground and fucking clown makeup on in a short little dress, bitch. Like, what? So that was supposed to be in the woods originally. I was supposed to do that in the woods, and I couldn't find any woods, but now I know where the woods are. But now I couldn't imagine not being able to find woods in Southwest Ranches. Like, I'm a stupid bitch. The next part was supposed to be at a gas station, and I was supposed to, well, the guy that was playing John was Nick, but Nick could not come and he canceled in the morning. Yes, I'm exposing you, Nick. Canceled in the morning, bro. Really fucked me up. And let me tell you about this, because this kid in my TV class, Tyler, right? I was supposed to film another thing for school, and he was like, Emily, this is the only day we can film. Like, what's more important, like my film or your music video? And I was like, my music video, bitch. So guess which one did better? My music video. And the other one, oh, it didn't even get finished. So ladies, gentlemen, people watching this, don't lower your values because another person thinks that it's not good. Because if you truly believe that what you're doing is hella important, then bitch, it is. The fuck? Like, the fuck, bitch. The fuck? And then after, when this whole thing was happening, like, he was like, damn, like, yeah, if I would have known, like, you were doing that, like, maybe I would have shut up. No. Love you, Tyler. Then I got Connor to do it, which is Morgan's brother, my best friend's brother. And, you know, he just did the best he could. He messed up a lot.
Are you playing at 40? Alright, go. Connor!
You say you're playing at 40?
Go back to Canada because you're Oasis face.
So I'm gonna be like, is what I should have said before you convinced me.
No, you can't. It's what I should have said before you convinced me.
Look at the fucking. Make him laugh, Eddie, come on! No, Connor, laugh with your teeth. Like, ah ha ha ha.
But I thought it was funny, and I had him, you know, holding a hockey stick. I was gonna have him holding a jewel, but that's illegal, kind of. I took the personality traits on who the song's about. A jewel, a hockey stick, and glasses. That's the max. That's the most you're gonna get out of him. And I said, Connor, yes. And it turned out good, and that was in the morning. I was stressing that day. I like went to the Nike store, went to Starbucks, and then I like did that. And I was like, girl, I had my friend Elisa film that. Elisa filmed Unspoken Grievances. I freaking love Elisa. She is like my fucking bitch. Like, I love her. She's so good. It was before he convinced me to lay down in his bed, right? Great lyric. I feel like this is the lyric that shocked them. This is the part that shocked the most people. This part was so funny. I remember writing this. I remember being like, before he convinced me to lay down in his bed, and I was like, shit. But it's kind of funny. And then the line, this line, let me tell you, was so, I was cracking up. I literally was right there. I wrote this on paper. Let me get it. This is what it looks like. Yeah, you can't fucking see that. I probably spelled a lot of things wrong, but I feel like writing songs out on paper is so much easier than writing it on your phone. Just cause like you can see, oh yeah. So I erased it a lot cause I didn't know what I wanted to put here. You think you are the shit, but I think you are misled. And I like, you know, you just kind of like stop and you're like, what the fuck do I write? So I was, cause no Christian boy. Cause I remember he would always be like, he literally has a cross above his bed. He would literally, And he like wears one. I'm like, bitch. I'm like, bitch,
You. Are you dumb?
you need Jesus, bruh. Like, you need it. Writing that line was so funny to me. And I remember, because I didn't let anyone listen to this song when I finished it, because I wanted it to be like a big surprise. But I remember I was in the car with Bella and I played it, and she listened to that line and she literally said, Emily, stop the fucking music. She said, stop the motherfucking music.
Wait. Stop the motherfucking music.
Like, I cannot believe you said that. I can't believe, and I was like, girl. I told you, bitch, we're going all in. I told you. But what's funny is, Lexi started following me after. Like the other hoes, you know, I got a lot of positive feedback from this. I got a lot of girls from Canada saying how much they loved it and like how like what an asshole he was and all this shit, and like I was literally like, bitch, you're fucking lying, bitch. Apparently I went viral in his school. I don't know, that's what some people were telling me, and I was like, bro, that's so fire, like that's so cool. But yeah, like I only had one girl fucking literally not even the girl that I mentioned in the song. Like, what? Like, the girl I mentioned in the song started following me and liked it on SoundCloud. Bitch. I won't say her name just cause like I think I'm done exposing people.
No, I'm not.
It's one of the girls that she done me with. She was like,
How much time do you have on your hands? How much time do you have on your hands?
0 time, bitch. It's called time management. Like, what the fuck? Tell me how I still have a better GPA and on a #1 hockey team was ripped. But I was on that at that time. And wrote a diss track on my ex. Time management. Let me know. I also thought it was important for the split screen part when, I don't know if a lot of people saw that, but you should definitely go back and rewatch it and like look for these little things. But when he wrote, I love you, believe me, true thing, true story. Because I remember we were like breaking up and he was like, we can talk about this. I was like, shh. What? What? No.
No, I am gonna leave.
They're the boys incorrect. Yeah, so basically, if you're wondering how I found out about this, I was his best friend. Aw, so sweet. They're
so cute together. Oh, your best friend told me. Oh.
And then like another guy told me from his team, and then like another guy.
Sean, don't ask me, just ask Sean.
No, and you know, it just adds up. And I'm just like, girl. So the next scene, Miami scene. Ugh, Miami, bitch, where I'm from. Bitch, where I'm from, bitch.
Hold up, it's not focused. Fuck me. Nah. Twice. Okay, go.
That was the first scene I shot in this entire thing. And it was with Nikki, my best friend.
Wow. Ad for Izzy. You look so hot.
Nikki has been my best friend since 7th grade, and we've been through a lot. But I love Nikki. She's so good for advice. She's literally the best bitch ever. And I don't know what I would do without her. She helped me film.
Go.
Honestly, I think those are the best looking scenes. And people were like, you went all the way down to Miami? Like, bitch, I was going there anyway. And I was like, might as well film, you know, because I had an empty space. And I was like, oh shit, I'm going to Miami. Like, bitch, it's my hometown. Like, we gotta go there. Yes.
Look.
This scene, let me tell you. This was one of the last scenes I filmed. This was the last scene. It's not even on this flash drive. I filmed it with Bianca and Elisa. Again, we love. And it was supposed to be so many different things. Like, it was not supposed to be blood, like, at all. Like, the blood was never supposed to happen. It was supposed to be in a school classroom. Okay, so basically what was supposed to happen, it was supposed to be a school classroom, and it was supposed to be me teaching a group of girls, here's how you know how he will play you, okay? So it was supposed to be like I'm teaching them, but I couldn't film that part at school and I couldn't find a classroom and I didn't have enough girls and like people were like fucking flaking. It was annoying as shit. Then I was supposed to be at my house and I was supposed to be teaching them and I had like a bunch of girls like tell me, yeah, come. None of them fucking came except for one. And that was Bianca. Now, this fake blood has a symbolism that not a lot of people know about just because like they wouldn't, there's no way they could. But I found out about like this whole thing, like about cheating, whatever. I found out about this on a bus to Missouri. Now that's a day, that's more than a day. Literally slept on the bus next day. Obviously I couldn't sleep after this, so I stayed up till like 4 in the morning. I had a fever when I woke up that day. And you know what's so funny about me is that every time like I get like broken up with and it's like detrimental like to me, like it just like changes me as a person. And I'm not talking about like cutting off a friendship. I'm talking about like the first time I got broken up with, I had pink eye and I had a fever. And on God, every time I cried about this kid, this fucking kid, bro, I got pink eye every fucking time. And a year later, like, you know, that whole summer I had pink eye, like it would just come back, and I'd be like, bitch, stop crying. So then I stopped crying over him because I was like, God is telling me to get over him. Right. One day, out of the blue, I was like, damn, like, I haven't cried in a while. Let me think about that. So I thought about it. I cried. I got pink eye. A fucking year later, I was like, you're fucking lying. Never cried about a kid again in my life. I swear to God. I swear, I was like, no more. Like, people would be like, maybe you just use the same makeup, you stupid bitch. No, I cleaned all my makeup. It was a curse. It was a curse. So there's that. So I was so sick, but this time, like, I woke up and I've been preparing for this trip. It was my first TV trip. I was like so excited, and I woke up with a fever, like 103. No. It was like 101.3. I don't know, some shit. It was bad. I was like fucking dying. I was dying, okay? And I was like, I went to school because I was like, Mom, like, I need to go to this trip. We've already spent too much money. It's too late. Like, I'm already, like, it's the day of. Like, I can't not. So then I get on the bus, whatever. I'm still dying. I'm in school. I, like, can't even eat. I'm not hungry. It's, like, that bad. Like, bitch, I'm always hungry. You know, he's ignoring me, and I'm like, I'm dying, you know? We're in Tennessee now, and I genuinely don't like Tennessee for these reasons. Because every time I go to Tennessee, bad shit happens. I don't know. I didn't do this. I didn't make the rules. It's just how it is. And we were in Tennessee, and it's like 8, and I get a FaceTime call from, I won't expose you, honey, but Bella and someone else that I won't expose. Maybe I should. Blake. Anyway, and he's telling me, he's like, no, you should break up with him. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? Why are you saying that? Yeah, you should break up with him because he did this, and I was like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. I'm at a fucking gas station in Tennessee at 8 at night. I have a fever. I got my period. I got my fucking period. I have to sleep on a bus. Yo. Bad fucking times. And I literally was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, there's nothing else that's worse in my life. That's when I found that out. And I wrote this thing at like 4 in the morning, and I talk about how my eyes literally bleed with pain. I wrote that down because they did, because literally from like staring at your phone and just like, I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know what was going on. I don't remember, but I was taking like, I was popping pills. I was like taking medicine. I was like, ugh. I was not feeling it. I was not doing good. So I just said, fuck that. I was like, my throat like is dry, you know, like I can't breathe, like my eyes are like bleeding with like pain. That's what I said. They weren't bleeding. My eyes were not bleeding, just to let you know. It's a metaphor. I'm a good writer. What can I say?
No.
That's why my eyes are bleeding in the video. That was a long ass story for no reason. Well, I hope you liked it. And at first I was gonna be like, people are gonna think I'm crazy. So I was like, hold the fuck up. Did I just say that? Did I just say people are gonna think I'm crazy? People are already gonna think I'm crazy for doing this. First of all, just writing a diss track. First of all, what? Like, who the fuck does that besides Taylor Swift? And she's Taylor Swift, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay for her to do that. But for me? Like, what? And then to make a music video? Like, bitch. Bitches be like, oh my god, she's crazy as fuck. She's crazy as fuck. And I'm like, listen, if these bitches are gonna say I'm crazy, then I might as well embrace it. Embrace it! And I did. And that's what we did. So, there's a fake blood. And my favorite part is when I told a bunch of people to sing the song. So, originally, obviously the chorus repeats a lot, and that's why it's so goddamn catchy. This girl was listening to it and she was like, oh my god, like it repeats so much. And I was like, no, trust me, you're gonna watch the music video and you're not even gonna think, because it's gonna be like, it's gonna flow. She didn't see it, I saw it, so you just trust yourself. Literally, this is, take away one thing, trust yourself. If I could get these random ass girls, they're not random to me, but like random to you, you know what I mean? To sing my song, it's gonna click in your head, whoever's watching this, it's gonna click in your head. This bitch got an army. This bitch got an army, bitch. And then I got my team in that one shot.
There's gonna be no
Straight face. It looks so sexy.
Oh my god, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
John, brace, you're a fucking mental case. Just go back to Canada, cause you're always a space.
Oh my god, that was beautiful. I loved that shot. It's so good. I also knew that I had to get this video in, and let me talk about it. I went to my brother's hockey game, sitting in the penalty box, and I was watching a game, Stoneman Douglas versus Southwest Broward, and he's on Stoneman Douglas, my brother's on Southwest Broward, and this whole game I was like, oh my god, Joe, like shoot him in the dick or something, like do something, you know? And then my brother said, like he remembered that I told him that, and I told him the wrong number because I forgot his number on his jersey, and I was like, Joe, you have to fucking hit him, like you have to fuck him up. He told me that he was on a 2-on-1, or was it a 3-on-1? I don't know. And that's basically, you know, the defenseman is supposed to take away the passer, not the one with the puck. So told me that he saw his face and he remembered that he looked like this ugly ass dog on the picture. The dog is so fucking ugly, no, like literally. And it was like, yo, I remember the dog. I was like, this kid looks like the dog. And so he went and he fucking killed him, bro. I was like, I was so bored that entire game because nothing was happening. I stood up so fast. I was banging on that fucking glass. I was like, fuck yeah. I was so happy. Like, this joy that filled me was so immense. I couldn't, like, it's like seeing a celebrity. It's like, oh my god, like that. It's like that. It's like that. I think his bench was even banging for how immaculate this hit was. Highlight of my night, completely worth going there. And I was like, that needs to go in the video. The fuck, it was in my video before, and let me tell you, that one has 1,000 views just because the fucking thing is American Hero, because that's what he is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something.
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
For the boy.
Fuck. This was a situation that I felt like I couldn't do anything in.
What the hell we gonna do now?
Because when you're dealing with a sociopath, they don't care about anything, and I wanted, you know, you want to hurt the person that hurt you. I mean, in this moment, that. And I was like, there's nothing I could say. There's nothing I can say. I can't be like, you're a fucking bitch. Because he'd be like, and then I'd be like, and then I was like, it's not about that, you know? Like, it's about what I could do for other people. Entertainment I can bring them. I've heard a lot of stories, especially now, of people either about to get with him or like got with him, and they watch my video and they're like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And I just really like, that's why I did it. That's why I do what I do. Do something because it makes you happy, because it'll help other people, because you're a bad bitch.
They gon' hate me regardless. That's why I do what I do. See me in person, I'm flawless. I might just snatch up your dude.